So many things happen on flukes that we look back on and say, it was meant to be. Excuse me. Do you plan to check that out?
Maybe. Why?
Well, actually, it was the only copy of the very text I need for my pre-law class.
That's my major. I'm not in the curriculum yet, though, but I'll be a sophomore next year.
Well, I'm not really in the program either. I just got a couple strings pulled to get me in this class early. I'll be a junior next year.
Look at you. That's exactly what I want to do.
Wow.
So what's your name?
Richard Harris.
Michelle Riley.
Nice to meet you, Michelle.
I can wait to read it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow. I thought you were going to make me beg you for it.
Too late. That would have been fun, though. Don't be a stranger around campus. It's always nice to know people who can get strings pulled.
You're funny. I met what I can only describe as the love of my life while tracking down the last book for a class I wasn't supposed to be taking. I like to think I knew it right away, but I had to check. Being a student assistant in records and registration has its advantages, and I didn't see anything wrong with sneaking a peek at her SAT score. When I saw the
Hey, Bishop, how you doing?
Hey there, Sister Green. How you doing, darling? Oh, I'm blessed.
Hey there, Bishop Edwards.
Hey, now there. I remember you visiting with us a few times, but I don't remember the name.
Richard Harris.
Oh, Richard. Richard, yeah. All right, strong name.
Thank you.
Richard, could you do me a favor? Could you fetch that bag sitting over there?
Sure, no problem.
Here you go. All right, thank you. Just hang on to that momentarily. Now, I assume you came to see me. What can I help you with, sir?
Well, you're right, Bishop. I've only been here a few times, but I heard you preach twice out of the few times I was here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You seem so down to earth, so straightforward and honest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know you're honest. You're Bishop, after all. But you made me feel like I could talk to you about anything. I just came to ask for your opinion and advice on something.
Well, I can take this. Well, go ahead, tell me what's on your mind. I can do my best.
Well, in this situation with my girlfriend, really my fiance since I asked her to marry me last week,
Right.
she did something really uncalled for. And I honestly don't know if we're meant to be together after all. I think one of my boys has something to do with it, but I don't know. All I know is that I do love her very much. And I would never...
Oh,
What?
people these days always in love with this person or that. Always with the love songs about how this is going to last forever. Obsessed with it, people. Always chasing it, but never quite catching up. They're funny. They always seem to find sex along the way. But Richard, we've just met, and it's gone very pleasant. Are you sure you want to hear my advice?
Well, yes, Bishop. I just don't want to be misunderstood. What I was trying to say is
Then
that...
understand me, son. I was not mocking you. Just the misguided culture of love that we're witnessing today. Understand that love is not merely an emotion, but many times, moreover, it is an action. John 3:16 may be the ultimate expression of love.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with this, Bishop?
I'm talking about love. Agape. You're talking about eros. Until Christ showed up, suffered, died, and lived again so that we all may be saved, people talked about love the way you do. Eros, the love of an ideal mate based on erotic passion. And philos, the kind of brotherly love that we should have for each other. But after people saw what Christ did, they saw what love really is. Agape. A selfless love. Ultimate commitment. Now that's love. This is action. Richard, what you're telling me about is merely a type of infatuation with what you think you see and like.
Infatuation? I love Michelle.
But you honestly don't know if you're meant to be together now? I have established a covenant of marriage with my wife, of which the ongoing strength of this commitment has lasted 32 years and counting. And even if I fail in my commitment to love these very flowers that I plant today, no matter what happens, they will wither and fall. Son, God tells us that love is commitment. Love as passion, well, that's what's popular today. And the devil, make no mistake, he's a real popular fellow.
Well, Bishop, since you're speaking rather bluntly, then so will I. I came here to ask you practical advice about my girlfriend. But with you, everything seems to go back to God.
Well, God is the author of all things. It all goes back to him, whether I say so or not.
How do you know that? How do you know God is even real?
Richard, do you believe that love is real?
Yes.
Then so is God. Bless you, my son. I've done my best. I think now you have the advice you seek.